Zack Morris is trash.
It's the annual Bayside Girls' Choice Dance. Zack knows a ton of girls will choose him, so he's wearing his third most racist disguise to keep his options open. Zack tells Kelly he's waiting for her invite. Slater says she should pick a real man. Zack scolds Slater for reminding Kelly about free will. Rhonda wants to invite Zack, but instead of politely saying no, he makes her chase him all over school, then catches his breath to say she's nasty. Zack's bribing Lisa with magazines for info on Kelly. Zack has a 50% chance. Not bad. But his impatient, insecure ass wants answers now. He ups the bribery to Bon Jovi tickets that he carries around everywhere for some reason. Fucking loser. Then takes the tickets back when Lisa's information predictably hasn't changed in the last 10 seconds. Zack's lying about how many girls he's turned down today. Lisa is excited about Jesse's sleepover. Zack hears a room full of girls telling secrets and trust. Trust they can violate with no incentive by telling Zack everything. Jesse explains that's an invasion of privacy. Zack's glad she's on the same page. Harry Houdiner delivers Zack a romantic gift from Rhonda. Zack runs away like a rude blonde chicken. Zack and Screech break into Jesse's house to wiretap her slumber party. Screech has second thoughts, but Zack tantalizes him with knowledge of his crush Lisa, who he knows full well would never date Screech. Zack tells Screech to do all the work while he plays with a giant doll. Then, when he hears Jesse coming, pushes him out a second-story window to save himself. The gals are talking gal stuff in what they assume to be a secure location. Who will Kelly take to the dance? Zack or Slater?
If I had to make my decision right now, I'd pick Zack.
Zack blows his cover, screaming like the goober he is, putting the gals on high alert with his blaring next-door dumbassery. Jesse uncovers Zack's illegal bugging of her teenage gathering. Zack, not a smart man, hits Screech and tells him to fix his broken machine. Jesse can't believe Zack's latest crime spree. Kelly suggests teaching him a lesson to curtail what will otherwise become a lifetime of home invasions, unlawful surveillance, and other assorted felonies. It's time to play the juicy secrets game. Zack sees nothing suspicious about this clear setup that's louder into the microphone than anything else all night. When Kelly likes a guy, she hurts him physically. It starts with a headache.
I black out, then wake up. The police are there. And that poor boy.
Zack needs to hear the rest. Any pre-murder hand action? Partial titty? Screech says Kelly's dangerous.
Oh, come on, Screech. She's a girl.
Screech informs Zack that girls are humans and capable of doing human things, including violence. Now, Jesse is using time she should be spending on academics to say ominous words about Kelly. And Slater is neglecting wrestling practice to wear a fake cast and tell Zack it was Kelly who put him in this wheelchair last night. Zack breaks into Belding's office to read Kelly's file. More crime. It says she did 6 months in a mental institute on this very official-looking document that definitely didn't come from the library printer. Kelly ignores class to pass Zack a not-so-subtle note.
My dearest Zack, you can run, but you can't hide.
Then, after everyone leaves, Kelly intimidates Zack around the room with a bat. Oh no, she's got a murder migraine. Zack, in prime position to confess his snooping and offer to help Kelly, does none of that, and instead determines the only way out is to say she should stop liking him because he already has a date to the dance, letting her murderous tendencies be someone else's problem. Zack is pouting through his date with Rhonda like a jerk. Kelly returns his microphone because he never thought to retrieve it this whole time. Jesse reveals she planted Kelly's file because she knows how Zack's simple, predictable mind works. And since Zack is slower than a broken escalator, Slater explains he was also in on it. Zack bullies Kelly while she's on a date, and so is he, to say she would have taken Zack, you know, if he hadn't illegally recorded her and all. Let's review. Zack Morris tried to make up Kelly's mind for her for a girl's choice dance. Unwilling to wait for her decision, and unable to coerce her friends to stab her in the back, broke into his neighbor's house to run slumber party surveillance, almost killing Screech in the process. And when he exposed himself by yelling like a total spaz, fell into a glaringly obvious trap that consumed tons of time these concerned friends should have been spending on school, to teach Zack a lesson about honesty that he did not learn, as he lied up until the last possible moment to save his ass, and was fine with letting someone else get killed. And he learned nothing about crime, which he is very bad at, or how to treat a woman and respect her right to make a decision. Zack Morris is trash.
Zack Morris is trash.